Hey everybody, it's Mark Ochoa, and this is my Gestalt Theory presentation. The first element of Gestalt Theory is proximity. And proximity is when objects are placed close to one another or are moving in the same direction so that they are perceived as being in the same group. As you can see with this paw print right here, it's made up of a bunch of different circles, but since they're placed closely together and filled in a certain way, they look like they make up a paw, kind of like pixels on a screen, but just with circles. And on the image on the right, you'll see how these two different groups of circles, each containing 12, the one on the left looks like it's one group since they're closer together. The one on the right looks like it's two groups of 6 since they're, two groups of 8, my bad, since they're placed a little further apart. The next one is similarity. Similarity is when objects share visual characteristics, and this will cause the viewer to perceive them as the same group or pattern, and can be grouped in elements as texture, color, size, etc. And see right here on the picture on the left, there's a bunch of triangles that make up the Statue of Liberty, and all these shapes being made up of triangles make you perceive it as one image, which gives you the illusion of the Statue of Liberty. And on the right side here, I like this one because without the C being there, you would just see a bunch of shapes. But since you see the C, you know that the other shapes have to be letters. So you see mocha instead of just square, circle, C, triangle. I like that one a lot. And continuity is when the eye of the viewer is led around the piece by lines or curves leading to another object. So right here you'll see how Coca-Cola, the kind of curve of the first C, leads you through the Coca and into the cola, and the top C kind of leads you out of the logo. So I think it flows really well. And with Nike, we read left to right, so you see the beginning of the swoosh kind of swoop down. It catches our eye first. You see the swoosh lead you through the word Nike and then out the right side. So it's gives you like that illusion of motion, which is concurrent with their brand because it's a sports brand, so you want to have a lot of motion in your logo design. And the last one is closure, and this is when incomplete figures are automatically and subconsciously perceived as a whole object. That's just human nature. Like there, right here, you have 5 circles with little pie cutouts in them, but since they're arranged in a certain way, we see a star, even though there's not really a star there. And it can be even done with more complex objects, such as this cube right here, made up of all these other circles with cutouts in them, but we perceive it as a cube. So those are the 4 elements of Gestalt theory, and I find them really interesting, and it's cool how our brains just naturally do this stuff. Thank you.